Here it is, the brand new ShotScope G5 GPS watch. Now I've heard a lot about how great this product is, how simple it is to use, but to be honest, and call me cynical, I'd rather know what's wrong with it. Now mine's just arrived in the post, and so we're going to put it to the test and see whether it stands up to all these easy to use claims. But first things first, we've got to find out, can it be used straight from the box like it says? Right, so let's try and get into the box, and we'll start with the Torti, the Swiss Army knife of the golf tee world. So here we go, we've got the watch face at the top, we've got a power cable at the bottom and instructions behind. Mostly interested in the watch to start with. So there's a power button in the top right hand corner to power it up. Take off the protective cover and see if we can get going with this. So just going to try and do this as quick as possible. So we'll skip connecting it to the phone, and I'll just set the time super fast. Okay, so nice and quickly we've got the time set and the date set. So then it's just a case of working out what we can do with this watch, and I want to get straight into it. So I'm going to go straight for the play golf function. And now it's trying to locate its GPS. So for me, there you go, found Woolaware Golf Club, which is where I'm playing today. Great little track just outside of Sydney, and it's found it quickly. So we'll select that and see whether it can go into it. White tees, and do I want to score? So this has got a built-in scorecard, so we're going to give that a go, and straight away it's picked up as well that I'm not starting on the first. It's picked up that I'm on the 11th. It's got the scorecard feature set up ready to go, and it's got all of my distances. So we're off to a good start, and the next thing I need to do is connect the watch strap to it. I'm going to open that up and see if this is as easy as everything else has been. Now I imagine, based on other watches in the past, you should just clip in at the top. Yep. So there we go. Watch strap clipped into it. I've gone with the blue to start with, and we're good to go. So as I get to my golf ball, the watch is meant to come with 36,000 courses loaded up, and it's obviously recognised that I'm at Woolaware in Sydney, Australia. It's got a nice bright face on it. It's giving you various bits of information, time and battery, telling me that I'm on the 11th hole. It's a par 4. I'm even for the day, first hole, so let's see if I can keep it there. And it's obviously giving you the front, middle and back distances, which is what you want it for as the GPS watch. So I've got 119 yards to the middle of this green, which is where the pin looks to be. We'll see how we go. We'll take that. We've made a good little par on the first hole of the day, and so here's what it asks for on the screen. Teed off on the 12th, we've found the fairway, but I just want to show you something here. So if we open it up, you're going to see, if I just scroll down here past those things, there's a few options in where you can change things. The battery level, so I've just taken this out of the box, I've played 2 holes with it, and it's at 70%, so it did come ready to use, which is an interesting thing. We're going to keep an eye on the battery and see how that performs. Ultimately though, I've got 254 yards into the middle of this green, which is an uphill par 5. Well, that is very low. Definitely won't get there with a strike like that, but we'll go find it. It's light and comfortable. You wouldn't really know that you've got it on. Really soft strap, and the distances seem responsive, so as you move it's constantly changing. Feels accurate out here on the course. And then it's got functions like being able to change the hole or even look at the scorecard. So I parred the first, I'm now on to my second hole of the day, which is the par 5, but you can toggle around and do what you need to do there. Let's play this shot. There we go, another par to mark down. There's plenty of other things that this watch can tell you as well. So there's a pond on this par 3, and you can see that it's 8 yards to it, 51 yards to carry it, that's the first one, and the second one is at the top, 42 to the front of it, 88 to the back. Using those dots at the top, you can move across. There's no layup distances because it's trusting me on this par 3 not to need to. The pin's further to the back, so it's 143 to the back of the green, and it's just short of that. So I've got my easy distances to know what to try and hit. Be good. Yeah, just down to the back of the green. It helped me focus as well because I was just thinking the distance to the back. Potentially a big difference with this shot scope watch compared to other ones is it doesn't have the stats features. So there's no plugins into the golf clubs, and there's nothing that you can go afterwards and analyze your game, which is one of the things that has made shot scope famous. But in saying that, it wants to be a simple watch, and that's what it's promising to be. And to be honest, that's what it's delivered so far. So for those people that aren't so interested in the stats, this could actually be the perfect option for you. Going back to the strap situation, you get to pick 2 different colors when you pick your watch. So I've gone for some nice bright colors. There's 12 different colors, I believe, on the ShotScope website. So really you can go through and pick whatever's going to be the most suitable for you. I don't imagine you're going to want to change it during the round, but when it comes to changing it, there's just these little metal pins that you basically take out in the top corner. And then what I've found is if you put the lower piece into its hole, you can pull the top piece down, it pops back in, and as easy as that, you can switch over to, in this case, white. But like I say, you can choose a few different colors on the watch face, and you can choose between 12 different colors on the straps. By the way, if anyone is interested in getting anything from ShotScope, I have been able to get a discount, so I'll put that below the video, and it can be used on any of their products if you want to. In terms of the battery on the G5 watch, and it's something that's not always been perfect on ShotScope watches, but if I toggle through, you'll see by the time I finish this hole, I'm going to have played 8, just coming up on 9 holes, and the battery is at 66%, started at 70 straight out of the box after it had been delivered to Sydney from Edinburgh. So there's potential there that they might have actually got a watch with a really good battery. Honestly, I came out here to try and find some faults in the G5 for you, but there's not a lot to say that's negative about it. Super lightweight, the strap's comfortable. You'll see that it came straight out of the box, it had battery. I put it on a golf course in Australia. It was there, it was ready to go. It could tell between the tees. It's given me all, from what I can tell, accurate distances. It's got the scorecard feature in it, which is nice. You can customize it, not just in terms of the straps, but in terms of the face of it as well. You can change how it displays for you. And I think if you're someone that's looking for a pretty straightforward GPS watch, then this is really going to be a good watch for you and at a very competitive price point. I can't say too much negative about it. I'll keep testing it with the battery. It says as well it recommends to pair it with your phone, which I'm going to do. I'll get onto those things. So if you have any questions about this watch, just jump into the comments and let me know. Otherwise, I don't think you're going to be disappointed if this is the type of product that you want and you go for it. Again, discount code below the video. Subscribe if you're interested in this type of content, and I'll hope to see you again soon.